It was 2013. I had been doing marketing for a few years already, but I really wasn't making the kind of money that I wanted. So I finally decided to go all in on copywriting so I can level myself up as a marketer and also learn a high income skill. One of the highest paying skills that I could possibly think of that fit my strengths and weaknesses, right? Because, I wasn't gonna be the best salesman. I wasn't gonna be the best networker, but I was pretty good at writing in high school. So I said, hey, I'm not that good at communicating, but if I were to communicate well, it would have to be on paper, in print, in text, in writing. So that's when I realized I need to go all in on copywriting. I need to master this skill. And when I realized that, here's what I did. Number one, I went to a networking event here in Austin called the Internet Marketing Party, and I talked to actual copywriters. And one of the questions I asked was, who do you think is the best copywriter to learn from? So I was talking to this guy, Neville Medora, and I asked him that question, and he said, very matter-of-factly, Gary Halpert. Like, duh, that's the guy. And I noted that down. I looked up his body of work, couldn't really find much. He had this book that wasn't even a book at the time. It was called The Boron Letters. But most of his work was through these newsletters that he wrote from the 80s all the way up into the 2000s. So I found a PDF online, a compilation of all of his newsletters. I went and printed it out into a book. I turned that thing into a book. And this is what I printed out. This thing right here, right? I spent 3 or so months reading this entire thing. It's about 400, 500 pages, right? I did everything he said to do in the book. One of the things he said was to handwrite sales letters. I did that. He also said handwrite a list of hundreds of headlines, one per index card. I did that. And that's how I learned, right? So if you want to learn copywriting, you don't have to come in with any skills. All you have to do is be willing to put in the work, and you can learn it too. Talk to you next time.